My Dog Ate the Moon is absolutely stunning. Visually, this is such a gorgeous animation, and the narrative is really fascinating too. I found this randomly on Letterboxd as one of the most recently released short animations. I'm always keeping an eye on new releases, and when I saw the artwork for this and the name of it, I was really compelled. I googled it, and the creators have actually uploaded it to YouTube. It's created by ARTFX, which is a school of digital arts, and it is absolutely stunning. It's about this little puppy dog who falls down to earth from the moon, and this girl who has been gazing at the moon, or at least at the sky with a telescope, sees this dog and she begins to bond with it. But the more she looks at the moon, the more this dog, who has come from the sky, becomes jealous and, well, I was going to say I don't want to spoil what happens next, but it's kind of in the title. But apparently, it's based on something I hadn't heard of. It's actually based on a Chinese legend, or a legendary creature, and I'm not going to try and pronounce it, but it's Tiangou, and it's all about how this creature, which kind of resembles a dog, is thought to consume the sun or the moon during an eclipse. And this is apparently what this is based on some Googling that I've done. I did have to do a little bit of reading about it to work out what the message was. But I don't know if there is a message. I think it maybe is just a depiction. Well, I guess the message is jealousy and how this dog responded. But what I will say is what the dog ended up looking like was absolutely stunning and one of the most beautiful designs I have ever seen. The design of the animation is so gorgeous. It is so visually compelling, it is beautiful, it is breathtaking to look at, and the narrative is really fascinating as well. When I watched it first, I watched it twice, and when I watched it the first time, I had no context. And I did think, okay, what is this getting at? What's the message it's trying to tell? Other than jealousy, is that just the message? But then why would the dog do that to the moon? And then when I read kind of around it and what it might be depicting, it made a bit more sense. I'm always fascinated to see if people think that a film should be enjoyed on its own, or if context is important. And I think there are arguments for both sides. But with this one, context really helped, and I definitely recommend, after watching it the first time, do some Googling. There's some interesting information online about it. Not too much, I couldn't even find it on IMDb, but it is definitely worth watching. It's one of the most beautiful, visually most stunning animations I've seen in quite a while.